the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Pure Guidance. Before we start off this month's reading, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who's been tuning in all this time. It's been a whole 2 years that this channel has been up and running, and it wouldn't be here without your support. So for that, I just want to say thank you. I will be doing something special to celebrate the 2 years, but this month is a little busy, so more than likely I'll announce it for October or November. So stay tuned for next month's reading. And also quickly, I just want to apologize for the delay in posting up the readings for September. It's just been extremely busy on my end, but I hope it is still here in time for you to help guide your way through the month of September, through our Virgo season and the Libra season coming up. So without further ado, let's get started. Hi Aquarius, let's get started on your reading for the month of September. Just a quick note, this is a general reading and it can be applied to your sun, moon, and rising, but if you want something more specific, I definitely would encourage you to check out my website at impureguidance.com. In case you have any issues with the website, just feel free to email me. It is under construction. Ooh, first card out, we have here the Hierophant. Aquarius, your first card out. Are you thinking about a Taurus? Can be, could be. Taurus could also be another earth sign such as Virgo, Capricorn. The Hierophant also represents somewhat of religious authority, thinking about God even, or just being a little bit more religious with your approach to things. Definitely. So first card out. First card out. Okay. Let's keep it down for a second and let's keep going forward with the cards before we interpret it any further. Queen of Swords. Okay. We have the Ten of Swords. Oh, the Tower. It's almost like a time that you're about to be tested, right? September going into October will be a little bit, we see turbulence, all right? We definitely do see a warning in that sense, like a storm coming in. The tables are turning. It's going to perhaps leave you a little bit, it's that unsettling feeling of not knowing what's going to happen. You do know what you want. As a very clear air sign, Queen of Swords here, the queen or king that you are, it is definitely showing that you know what you want. This is the perfect time to be that air sign, to speak for yourself, be the voice that you're meant to be, and let everyone know what it is that you desire, okay? And then it can come to life. As difficult as it might be, because we do have the Ten of Swords and the Tower card, there is a huge ending taking place here. Earlier I mentioned Taurus, so yeah, sure, some of you might be dealing with an earth sign. However, that does not have to be the case. Just the way the cards are presenting themselves, with the Hierophant coming in as the first card, it's kind of giving like this universal godlike sign that something is about to happen. The universe may present to you a challenge which you will learn from. Okay, don't see it as a challenge. See it as an opportunity instead and try to learn from it. The good thing is you're here, you're listening to this video, and I wouldn't say you're being warned, but it's now you know. And when you know something, you can work with it and you can work around it, right? You're being given advice with the Queen of Swords. Okay, this is how I'm going to tackle this situation. But what is the situation? Ten of Swords in the Tower could be pretty much anything. It could be a switch in lifestyle. It could be a shifting of home, because we do see a building here, right? We see a building that's being struck by lightning. Lightning being a sign, something coming in from God or universe, whatever your belief system is. So that's kind of how I am tying the cards together here. We do see people kind of falling out, but But this could be deconstructing your thoughts, okay? Something that you felt was the truth, because so this card right here, the Hierophant, also represents truth, the ultimate truth. So something that you believed in, that you thought is true, perhaps is now falling apart, being uncovered, a secret coming out, and it's disheartening. Sure, it is now breaking down that thought process that you had going on, and it's just being deconstructed, like I mentioned. So there is an aspect or a hint of that as well. So maybe you did see this coming, but you really, really believed for it to be true, but it wasn't. So that's kind of what we're seeing here. Very interesting. Let's continue with the reading. Again, a little bit more cards here for us to better understand this. Like, what's going to happen after? Oh, great. Okay. Positive, right? Two of Wands. As a result of this deconstruction that's happening, we are getting Two of Wands, which means there is progress overall. There is a learning that happens. Two of Wands, you know, in the original deck of tarot, it is a person kind of looking out into the ocean, right? Looking out at the ocean of life. There's so many possibilities. There are so many options for us to choose from. At the end of the day, life is all about decisions, right? One decision can change the outcome. One single decision, one single step, one single missed word. And I say that because sometimes we do say things that we don't really mean, but you know, it could be out of anger, it could be out of brokenheartedness, you know, something along those lines, and it just, we say it but we didn't mean it, and then everything kind of changes. The relationship dynamic changes, for example. So of course it's going to play out a little bit differently for everyone, but Two of Wands is a positive progress moving forward from this that's about to happen here. What is about to happen, just to let you know, is going to be an extra stress period of time. Okay, it's going to be extra stressed. Late nights, perhaps sleepless nights. Ten of Swords is just carrying a lot of baggage with you. It might hurt a lot. So I'm saying these things so that you can be prepared for what is to come, and you can counteract that energy by being ready. You know, have a great sleep hygiene. Pay attention to those things. Do an extra set of meditation if you enjoy meditation, or if you exercise, do an extra 10 minutes. And that way you are preparing your body for good rest. You are clearing your mind, whatever it may be for you. I'm just giving examples, but that's the best way to tackle this energy, and just reminding yourself that, okay, Two of Wands did come up, which means that more than likely there's going to be progress at the end of the road. So reminding yourself of your goal, looking out into the future, seeing what your goal is, and then coming back and then trying to find your steps that will lead you there. That's probably the best way to go about things. Let's continue with your reading. You're learning something, Aquarius. You are learning something from someone. Like I said, it does feel like the truth is coming out. Truth that you thought was true is not true. Something else is very true. Lover's card and the Queen of Pentacles could be from a relationship. Could be the Lovers can represent your twin flame, your soulmate. But generally, so when you're connected with someone at that level, if this is, you know, your soulmate, your twin flame that you're talking to, they're not going to lie to you. However, if they love you so much and they know that the truth is going to hurt and they don't want to see you fall apart, you never know. And they just might, but that's to protect you. So take it with a grain of salt, right? So just a hint of that. The Lover's card also represents Gemini. And we did see air qualities earlier, but there's quite a few people involved. We're seeing Gemini, we're seeing Taurus, because we see Earth here again. So those are the highlights, but of course this could represent personality traits as well. So I would say that there is progress overall. There is the coming together of something. The Lovers does represent amazing chemistry, amazing communication, and also is coming across as an advice card. If this is to do with someone else, the best thing you can really do is just talk to them. Communicate. Figure things out by speaking. Speaking up came up earlier. right? Speaking your truth came up earlier. Standing for what you believe and standing firm, standing strong, Queen of Pentacles. So there are those similar messages, and no matter what happens, no matter what the storm is going to be, you know that you were extremely, righteous in your ways. You held on to your integrity. That is kind of the best approach to things. And also the Queen of Pentacles is showing that you're going to come out on top of whatever the storm may bring. Okay, really, really. See, the Emperor. The Emperor kind of putting to us or telling us that this is going to be a place where you get to secure something. As an end result, there is stability, there is progress, and no matter what happens here, now that you know the truth, you will be able to move forward with a deep sense of knowing that, okay, this is the truth, and the best way for me to protect my future, to protect my place in the system or in the company, for example, whatever it might be, is to be true to myself, right? The Emperor showing us that shielding, there are times when you have to use a shield. You have to protect yourself. And this is one of those times. Protecting your own truth. Securing your future. Whatever is about to happen. And counteracting it with the best of your ability by being true to yourself. That is like the main message coming out here, Aquarius. And yeah. So, September. Something that you thought was a constant in your life. Something you truly believed was the truth all this time. It's like, I'll give a very random example. Believing in Santa Claus and then knowing that, okay, Santa Claus doesn't really exist. Okay, but someone did give you those gifts, right? There was a part truth to it. The message of giving, right? The message of openness, the want to see happiness on your face. Like a person like that did exist. You know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah. There is an uncovering that's going to happen. I hope it's going to be positive for you. I hope you're going to hopefully learn something from it. And of course, everything does happen for the best, or at least that's what I believe. Everything happens for a reason. Either it's a blessing or a lesson, right? Let's go ahead and take a quick look at your under the deck cards, Aquarius. We have here the Six of Swords. Okay, Strength card. So externally, with everything that's happening around you, it's going to be a little bit chaotic, right? Hard to comprehend initially, but at the end, knowing what it is, understanding it for what it is, and being able to move forward with confidence, right? Pride and strength. Internally speaking, how are you going to handle this? Well, you will be able to handle this with a great force of strength. There is great stamina within you, Six of Swords, so although it might be a little bit conflicting in nature in terms of thoughts coming at you from all directions, you will be able to solve your way out of it. Your thought process will be on point. Perfect, great. And as an end result, everything kind of coming together in amazing ways here for you. Right? 10 of Pentacles and 4 of Pentacles, laying out the groundwork, the foundation that you require, and the Virgo season really trying to give you that as well, being an earth element. There is that foundation that you're about to set in place for yourself by the end of September, being on a higher ground, elevating yourself beyond and past whatever this may be for you. Okay, we also have strength also may represent a Leo in your life. If you have a Leo in your life or another fire sign such as Aries, Sagittarius, but mainly the Leo aspect of the card is really standing out. They are going to be here to help support you and give you that foundation and do the groundwork for you for times that it may be difficult for you. So that's a really great friend to either reach out to or keep close with you. They do want to be a helping hand. Okay? All right, well that brings us to an end to your reading, Aquarius. If you have any questions, want a more personalized reading, want to know a little bit more about your future, I do encourage you, like I said, to check out my website at IamPureGuidance.com or email me whatever your question might be, and I can recommend a particular service for you. Yeah, okay. Well, I wish you a really amazing month ahead. And don't forget, I more than likely will have a surprise either next month or in the following reading. So stay tuned for something upcoming to celebrate the 2 years. Maybe I'm going to feature a channel. I don't know yet. I don't know. So all the best and take care. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance.